it's a matter of what game are you playing. Like for example, for us, we play a long-term game. So our vision is that the industry will evolve. There will be proper regulation. There will be proper standards. There will be proper transparency for those who is launching projects. And eventually, the market will understand like what projects have potential and which don't.
I feel like Mr. Boom. Yeah.
Hello guys, how are you? Today, of course, we know about Web3. Maybe most of the degens are not into what I'm gonna say now, and maybe they don't like the topic, but knowledge is knowledge. Because, every contract in Web3, usually, we need something called auditing for the contract, to be sure that there is no backdoors, to be sure that the deployer doesn't have a way to go and open the liquidity, or even to secure there is no flash loan happening. The project can get damaged by like bad actors or smart people in tech. But of course in meme tokens, no one understands this because you just go and use launch pads where you don't really need to see or care about auditing. But today one of the companies that it's old one in auditing, and I personally like them myself. I cannot, my opinion, I cannot consider them like the top of the game, but they're doing very, very well, just to be very transparent. But let's start. Dima, how are you?
Hi.
How's everything?
I'm great.
So you came from Abu Dhabi, right?
From Abu Dhabi, yes, and I missed, 3 turns. This
Here's Dubai.
Yes.
You miss one turn and 45 minutes again.
Yeah.
Type. Before we start, in my show, we want to tell people who's Dima before we start the Web3
sure.
start. Like, what did you study? Where did you study? Like, tell us more about you. So who is Dima?
I was born and raised in Kiev, Ukraine. So I didn't finish the university, but I get an offer from Deloitte because I was always good at math. Yeah, and at the age of like 19, I started my Deloitte career. And I spent there 8 years working in different offices. And after 8 years, I was hunted by Ukrainian military consortium, and I went to work for government.
Hunted or recruited?
Hunted,
Okay.
I would say. Yeah, they asked me twice.
Okay.
So first time I didn't go, second time I did go.
Okay.
And my job was to build cybersecurity center for the military, and things were moving too slow. Very slow, and I didn't like it, but we built a team. And in 2017 there was a big crypto boom, big blockchain boom, and we with the team decided to participate in one blockchain pitching competition, and that changed my life.
So what is the competition? Tell us more about it.
Yeah, so that was like some US guys came to Kyiv, and there was prize winning pool for 100 BTC.
Whoa!
And you can like pitch your
What how much the BTC was back in the days?
It was around 3.5k.
Okay.
Yeah. So and we participated with idea of like bug bounty for like coin for ethical hackers.
Okay.
Like and we won the second prize. First one was EOS. Yeah, we took the 33 BTC, and from the stage the guy offered the $500,000 as in pre-sale, and we were like, okay, let's do an ICO.
So you took 33 BTC.
33 BTC.
Did you cheat or did you hold?
No, we spent everything, of course.
Oh,
yeah,
so you cheated.
Yeah. Like it's we raised in total 250 BTC and around 5,000 Ether. But it doesn't matter how much we raised, it matters how much we spent. Because in the end of the day, we were selling it, so to cover our costs. So we built the bug bounty platform, Hacking Proof, which is like number second in crypto industry right now. We have Ethereum Foundation client, Sui as a client, a lot of big names. We understood that with bug bounty it would be really hard to get steady revenue stream, and we decided to start the service business, which we were good at.
Okay. So you went to Web3. How old are you, first of all?
I'm 38.
Oh, you're still young. So you went to Web3 and you started right away Hacken?
Yep.
So what is Hacken?
So Hacken is the baby of us, the founders, and now the big team of 140 people. Is the brand that has the mission to make Web3 a safer place, and that helps projects to improve the cybersecurity, and not only, and feeds our engineers, and at the same time develops it, because we are looking into a lot of different projects. We audit around like up to 70-80 projects per month.
You audit 70-80 projects per month?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, and of course, Hacken is also about the token that we support, that we all the time build up new utilities.
I'm gonna come later on this, because
so it's token, people, and clients.
I think you're the only auditing company that has a token.
Of course, there were other, like QuantStamp was the one that started with us. We were like doing it at the same time, and Certic. But
Certic has a token?
Yes, this is how they started, but
I can't remember.
they abandoned it.
Yeah, I mean,
and both QuantStamp and Certic, they abandoned it. So QuantStamp completely, like they shut down, like they had some excuse that they have some SEC coming over them, so that's why they shut it down. And Certic just rebranded his token into Shanto Network, and it's still trading at Binance, but it has no utility, no clients, no nothing. Just selling the token with CTK ticker.
So when you say today you have from 40 to 80 projects a month. And for me, that's a bit big number. That's for me as Elja. That's why I said in the beginning, I like Hacken, but I still prefer some other one, because they're like, they take 4 to 5 a month, just to be sure. Because there is another one, you named them now, I don't want to mention names. They have a huge track record because they got over subscribed, and they take all the clients, and there are so many hacks happened after their audit even. And even I heard some stories, some of them passed from their own team, and they were, after this team left, they were the one seeing this backdoor, and they went hacking the project they audited. It's a very funny story though. I don't want to mention the names, but I'm quite sure many people in the industry would already understand what I'm trying to say. So how you manage 80 projects? Because Hacken track record is good. Hacken track record,
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yes. Yeah. So how did you manage to not fuck up?
It's all about building the processes, the quality controls inside our team. So we have a very, very strong team, and we have the rule of like internal quality control when some people are looking after the job of other auditors. And if they make one mistake, they have a warning. If they have a second, they are out. So this creates like...
So it's the strict system?
It's quite strict system, yeah.
Where are they from, the team? Majority Ukrainian also?
No, it's very international.
Okay,
so the VP of services is Italian, like Italian Argentinian. We hunted him from Binance.
Oh.
Yeah, and then majority is like mostly Europeans, let's say. Some, like we have quite a lot of Argentinians as well, but mostly it's like Central and Eastern Europe.
Okay. Now, let's because the problem is 99% of this cycle people, they don't even know what the fuck is audit means because they don't even see it, because most of them are in meme tokens today. Last cycle, no, we heard a lot about auditing because we heard a lot of people getting, the contract issues. We had the flash loan on the last cycle on one big protocol that fucked because many people fork this protocol and I lost money, unfortunate, because the project was forking from that one as well. So we want to make them in a simple way. Let's start, because auditing, it means you're checking the contract, blah 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 blah. But let's start giving example. What is flash loan? And how you protect project from this flash loan?
Well, this is one of the typical vulnerabilities in the DeFi smart contracts. When you find economical inefficiency and with the relatively low collateral, you are able to borrow a big amount of money, and even sometimes in a single block, you can use this economical inefficiency and take from the protocol a lot of money by repeating this transaction.
Not a lot of money. You can kill the project technically in 7 hours.
You can, of course. It's like, so right now it's true that it was one of the most popular attacks, but right now,
last cycle.
Yeah, but right now I think a lot of protocols have the protective measures.
A lot of there is not project anymore now. Most of them are meme tokens, so they just they just launch and pump fun and life is great. Sad story, but that's what's happening today. What other things?
There are a lot of great projects right now.
Really launching? Because I know everyone does not
Hyperliquid is amazing. I mean, I love it. All
the projects I know launching, they are delaying their launch. They're gonna launch this month or the next month. We're gonna see a lot of utility coming out. Yet I don't see new retailers coming, and that's the biggest problem. So you're trying, because now they have no options. They delayed the last year. They all wanted to launch, or let's say many wanted to launch the last year, because it's all memes. They said, fuck it, we cannot do that. Let's move it to this year. Now you're gonna come to the end of the bull cycle, so they have nothing to do but to launch their project, because even investors and VCs are crying, we want our money, but there is no retailers coming in.
Retail will come, I'm pretty sure, and to be honest, I think that meme cycle is almost over, because we're in the beginning of the new cycle, which is AI agents.
Which is a meme. AI agent is just the new meme.
It has better potential for sure.
It's a new meme. It's the shift.
Because AI agent, at least like a platform like Virtuals and now Elise, they allow people, to create them, to have fair launch of the native token as well. But at the same time, people start, what I see, they even no coders, like people who doesn't know code, they start to experiment, they start to learn, and they start to bring some new ideas which make sense.
It's becoming a meme in AI. I think most people are making money here, the Launchpad and Twitter, because everyone is paying for the auto AI button. This is the API, so they're paying around 40,000 something. So it's a good money.
It's cheaper.
But yeah. I've seen there's packages. One, I think it was 9K and one is 45K.
Maybe someone is making money.
But anyways, so the shift is coming, but then they're gonna go back to memes. Also, is entertainment, and people are happy with it because it's easy. It's not complicated, right? Especially like in the last cycle, for me, I learned the big lesson, right? That DeFi is not safe. And one day when I woke up and this flash loan happened, I lost around $60 million in 7 hours. And then I'm like, fuck. I was just holding this. I'm a holder. I'm a long time believer. But yeah, this came out of nowhere. It was disaster. It was around 20 projects plus they got flash loaned. And I don't want to say the name of the chain, but who remember this will know exactly where it happened and by whom.
According to, if to summarize 2024, we can say that DeFi is safer than Texas. So, the total loss was around 2.8 billion in 2024, and only around 700 was due to DeFi. hacks and scams and frauds, and due to loss of the private keys and some other attacks on centralized entities, they lost around 1.4, something like this. So almost twice is not secure than trade on DeFi.
Yes,
it's numbers.
I mean, again, yes and no, because if the DeFi got fucked, also the project, if it was in centralized platforms, also gonna get fucked, because then arbitrage will happen, so many shit will happen, liquidity is not there, the disaster happens and all. But it's all coming from the auditing part, and which is majority of auditors in Web3 are, in my kind of opinion, bad, because they are becoming farmers. They get anything, they have the capacity. Especially there is one very famous that people think it's good. In my kind of opinion, it's absolute kakashka, right? But anyways, we're not gonna go there.
I think our space, especially DeFi, is getting more and more mature, and very soon we're gonna have even bigger maturity, but that will come with certain trade-offs. I'm talking about stable coins that will have revert actions, and that will bring another big a wave of DeFi becoming.
But don't
big.
You think that we are also less and less seeing issues because there is no more creativity happening in DeFi? Basically, it's just copy paste in every chain. We have the only creativity happening is every day a new blockchain. We have now 900 chains or something, and people are just copying the protocols in every place.
There is still a lot of financial
Innovation?
instruments that are not developed yet, and the fact that we just right now have the fully on-chain perpetual DEX, hyperliquid, it means that there is a lot of a lot of room to.
What do you think? The one from Bloom? Bloom. Glib. He's also having.
Yes.
Well, what is your opinion on that?
Great marketing. Congratulations. The
So
volume is amazing. People believe in it. So I totally agree that we don't need so many chains, that we don't need so many even L2s. And there is lack of innovation, but
there is a huge lack of innovation.
But still, we have something.
Chains are becoming more as a way to make money and extract money, but the tech part is becoming less and less, and they are forced to do that because, sorry to say that, when you see centralized exchanges are listing so many kakashka, and then when you see the community and the retailers also they want the kakashka, and then when you see the auditing firm, they will take you 3 months if you're gonna build something good because they're full of many projects that who building kakashka, but for them it's easy and they make money. Why would I build something useful? I just want to make kakashka as well.
It's a matter of what game are you playing. For example, for us, we play a long-term game. So our vision is that the industry will evolve. There will be proper regulation. There will be proper standards. There will be proper transparency for those who is launching projects, and eventually the market will understand what projects have potential and which don't. So I don't believe that all this meme coins, L1s that are currently getting the most of the attention of people will go through this cycle. So, but there will be definitely new players. There will definitely be great companies, great utilities, and they will stay. For example, so we have a token for 7 years, and we are very stable in our position in CoinMarketCap. It's from 500 to 700 for the whole 7 years, and I see companies go up and then go down, go up and then go down, go up
So,
and
but
then
if
go
it's
down.
stable from 500 to 700, it's basically a stable coin.
No, we have the. I mean, like in terms of the, in terms of the charts, yes.
Maybe
but
you
of
switch-
course, it's
You switch to stable
of
coin.
course the price going up and down all the time. But I mean, like in the charts, is the same. So
Okay. Who's your market maker?
right now we hired Skynet.
Okay. I like the dashboard, but more than that, I don't
But
see.
it's market makers, they have two models. Yeah, like loan model.
Loan, yeah.
And when you use them as tools. So I would say that we have own tools. So like this is, I think, more reasonable to have if you are.
I mean, Skynet, what I like about them, they have the dashboard, but I don't think more than that is behind just the dashboard. And that's it.
You need a market maker if you want to go to other exchanges. They just
Of course.
simply
For the
request
order
it.
box and all this, you need the retrievable ones as well. Now let me ask you, how many, since you like data, how many audits you've done so far in Web3?
I think around 2,000.
2,000 audits.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a hard question now.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them failed? I mean, they
Failed
got hacked.
that we didn't find the critical mistakes.
Yes.
On the reg.news, we have two cases from, I think, 2020, like 5 years ago.
It's amazing.
But there were some other ones that are not at reg.news. So I would say, like, the cases when we missed and that led to serious problems to the clients, I would say maybe like 3, maybe let's say 5 cases from 2000.
Which is very, very low. But it comes to my head another question. Do you think later on the auditing firms in Web3, they should give like security? Means if we audit something and something went wrong, we are liable to cover X amount, like insurance.
It's common, and we were given this to our clients. We were given this in the way that we take 10% from the audit fee. We put it as a reward pool, so our community can stake money to get this reward pool, and so this pool is becoming like let's say big. And for this pool, then we have our own bug bounty platform with like almost 20,000 registered white hat hackers, and they are and they are looking into the code for 1 month, and if they find critical that we didn't, they get all the pool. If they find high, we give them not the pool, but we
that's
pay.
Amazing. How big is pool today?
No, it's like individually for every single project.
Oh, so it's not a...
We started it like 3-4 months ago.
Okay, it's new.
Yeah, and we will create a bigger pool, of course.
Of course, by time since you started it now.
Yeah, but generally, yes, this is already kind of puts in our skin in the game for sure, and it minimizes the risks of the client. But the end story, of course, is that the audit companies should transform into insurance companies.
I mean, to be honest, that should be the way, because at least you take some kind of credibility and branding and liability.
It's at some point, our industry is very hard to change and to implement new standards, because simply our industry, like, people are spending, I would say, not just their money, like the founders, they're spending most of their time and resources to like pump the coin, listing, marketing, KOLs. So they don't have, and being a Web3 founder is a hard job, you have to manage so many different things where no one is an expert. So in the end, they don't really care about security that should be done properly. They just like, okay, we'll do the audit and that's it. But it's not enough. And if you want them to spend more time on insurance premium or on preventive monitoring solutions that can stop from attack or fraud, draining liquidity when it's started to happen, and which is also available on the market, but it's not popular. So they just don't want to bother with this. They don't understand. I don't want to spend. I better buy another like KOLs and try to pump my token. So
don't fat KOLs.
No. I mean, like, KOLs are doing a great job. They're making the market moving. I mean, like, but the reality is that KOLs are getting more money than auditors. What do you think is the total spend on cybersecurity in Web3?
I don't think it's too much.
Make a guess. So I said 2.8 billion is the is total lost due to hacks per year.
I'm quite sure even more than that.
At the market?
When you say total lost, it's based on the hack, etc.
Yep.
But I'm quite sure the scams are maybe
it's
50 times more than this number.
No, we calculated the scams as well.
No, it's more than that. There's no chance to be real.
Oh, maybe you're right.
If you looked at Pump Fund, for an example, it's very simple. Look at Pump Fund. How many projects they launched, right?
Okay.
See the market cap of all of them, and where are 99% of them now?
No, this is like we cannot. Okay, this we should classify what is scam then. A scam is a rug pull, yes, for sure. Unintentional scam when you tried and your token went to zero and people lost money. This is not
a scam.
This is not
the
a scam.
problem. But this is not the problem though. The problem is, okay, we have to identify. I agree. There is ethical scam.
Yeah, we can call it
unethical.
Intentional and non-intentional.
No, not even this. I'm going to classify three things. There is a pure rug. That's a scam. By law, by everything. The other one, it goes to two directions, right? Either intentionally, it means you're launching something to make it fail, not rug. To make it fail, not rug. There is a big difference here as well. Rug, it means one time you go and done. No, you make it go a little bit bigger and then step by step take out the liquidity, and guys, we tried, it didn't work. And the last one, no, you're building something and your intentions not to fail. But the moment it fails, you go and build other one, and you go build another one, and you go So if you look today, it's very funny. I don't want to even disclose, but there are couple of meme tokens. They're built by the same team.
Yes.
And some of them, they even have a utility. You know, one of the funny story, there is a project. It's a utility project. I didn't know at the beginning. And they came to me, hey, Elja, we want you to support, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, guys, but I want to know who you are. I said, no, we cannot dox. We have like a utility project. And I said, even if you have a utility project, why you don't want to dox? It's not bad to make a meme token. At least I would know who I'm talking to. No, blah, blah, blah. But whatever you buy, we're going to give you 50% at the OTC. Unfortunate, I bought around 300K for my own money. But when he said, I don't want to do that, then I said, dude, fuck no. I want to know who you are, else I'm not going to do it. And now my 300K is 50 something K. I will show you after the show. And the project tanked. And the funny part, because I like to investigate. So I did a lot of investigation. Then I found the same team already launched 6 different tokens, all memes. That's why they don't want to dox themselves. Not because they are meme token. And no. Because these people do a lot. And I don't have a problem if you want to do a lot. It's fine. But if you can manage all of them and you want the intention for all of them to succeed, many of them, what do? They make a utility project, they launch many, they rug it to keep pumping the main company. So this one can be big, but but they are the one here docs. The other one they are not. It's a shitty space. It's a sad space. So I'm telling you, these numbers, I'm quite sure, is totally way lower than the reality.
No, like we cannot.
Shit.
Yeah, this one is very hard to calculate for sure, but absolutely agree that this is.
Let me ask you a question. When you do audit, do you care about due diligence, or you just audit the contract, you don't care about the person?
No. We of course, we always check, like we do the background search. We don't work with casinos, with gambling, and we don't work with meme coins, and we don't work with Russians unless they have an open anti-war position.
So now this is a very good point. You said you don't work on online casinos or you don't work on memes. Shouldn't be your job only to audit the contract? Because you're not promoting the token. You're not part of the company. You're just being sure. It's like I'm telling you.
Yeah. We issued the opinion on the code, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we can issue opinion on the tokenomics as well. We have the service, but it's just there is no market demand on it.
Yes. Let me ask you now. When I go to CoinMarketCap, I see Certic and I see yours as like featured button when someone have you. Why both of you had it? How did you have it? And why the rest cannot have it?
And why the rest cannot have it?
They don't have it. You only see till now you,
Okay.
right? Hacken and Certic.
It's QuantStamp as well. I think Trial of Beats maybe.
I mean, there are so many are not there.
Yes, there are so many that.
And big ones as well.
Okay. Interesting question.
Yeah.
Like we worked with CoinMarketCap on in 2018. This is how we started to become known in the space. We started investigations over centralized exchanges for the fake volumes, for the proof of reserves, and a lot of different stuff. We put a lot of efforts there because at that point of time we and I still believe that centralized exchanges are the biggest evil of our industry. And we pointed fingers on CoinMarketCap where their data is incorrect. And the founders of CoinMarketCap, they approached me with the lawsuits. And
that was before Binance or after Binance?
Before.
Okay.
It was Brenton Chess who was like sole founder.
Yeah, because that's why I wanted to clarify it, because Binance are with the good side.
Yeah. So it was Brenton Chess, it's like, and Luke Waldman. After we met, I met Brendan Chess when he still didn't reveal his personality. We agreed to create the Data Accountability and Transparency Alliance on the CoinMarketCap, and we added all the exchanges there. And the idea was to set up rules for the volume, rules for the order books, how the data is collected. And there were some other good ideas as well, but that didn't came up to life. And at that point, I just became in good relationship with CoinMarketCap. And at the same time, and actually the metrics has changed. And right now, what you see there is much better than was before. And the same thing happened with CoinGecko. Like we also set good relationship, and right now 20% of the trust score of every exchange is our data from Ser.life. So we invested a lot of time and effort into helping the space to have better standards, and that's paid off, I guess.
What about we know that Certic won the best auditing firm by Binance, I think 2 years ago or something.
Okay.
Did Hacken won any?
There was, I don't know, in Dubai, it was unexpected this autumn. I don't remember, global blockchain show, something like this.
No, I'm talking about like a centralized exchange, Binance or maybe.
If someone is doing such awards, I didn't hear.
Okay.
It's but how you can create an award, and when you are biased, Binance has a very big stake in Certic, so you cannot do this award.
Now let me ask you, how many, since you also like numbers, how many auditing Web3 companies, as a number, how many?
It's around 90.
90.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see Hacken in order?
Based on the
quality, I don't care about quantity.
No, based on the brand, because we would get a metric. So we are top 3.
That's amazing.
So, yeah.
Who's top 1?
Like brand, the traffic and brand Certic has the most.
Number 2?
It's Open Zeppelin.
Huh?
Open Zeppelin.
I've never used it.
Open Zeppelin is amazing team. They started from Argentina, and now they are US based, and they're famous because of their smart contract template library, and the products that they built, Forta, Defender, and the job that they have done since 2014. So, and then with a little less brand awareness, but also very big, is Trial of Bits.
This one I know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. Hacken, how many partners, founders of Hacken now? Because I only see Dima, mashallah, you're the social media guy. Blogger.
I'm not a blogger. I need to post more. So there are 3 active co-founders. Eve, she's CBDO, and she's very active actually in social media. She recently finished the Stanford leadership course. She is Forbes 30 under 30, and it's not paid.
She's below 30 till now?
She's 29, yeah. She's 29.
She's young.
She's CBDO. She built basically all the sales processes. And she also part of the Killer Whales, so she's also a social media person.
I've never met her.
And she's living in Portugal, but now she will go to States, to New York.
She's from Ukraine?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the valuation of Hacken as a Web2 company today?
I would say it's around 150.
Are you selling shares or not?
We want to make a round, but it's a little bit complicated because if you are making the rounds for the service company, your multiple is not good because they say, you don't have the subscription revenue business, so your business is not stable. Hey, we have a retention of many
18,
clients, we have the growing revenue. There is so yeah, and I don't think that Hacken like we have the product business that we would need some additional investment to boost, like the product mostly for compliance that is coming. Like we put a lot of efforts to work with different regulators, the same as we put like for working with CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. We're doing the same, but now was not the old era of crypto regulators, because CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap are definitely the main regulators right now in the space. But with the new ones that are coming, so at federal level with ESMA, which is building Mika and Dora, and here in local in Emirates, and not only. So yeah, we have these products that we built, and we have service business. And service business strategy, in my opinion, and this is what we're doing, is to team up with local players and grow as a partnership network. So similar as Deloitte did. So as a Deloitte guy for 8 years, I clearly know how their shareholding structure is made, and none of the big consulting companies, they have done IPO. You simply cannot do it because they have very complicated partnership structure in every single country. So yeah, the growth of Hacken in Web3 space as the service company should go through the partnership, and the product side we should grow as a venture.
We already spent 40 minutes. I don't know if you noticed or not.
No.
Yeah, time goes. I want to ask you, if I'm building a project, why would I come to Hacken and why not to the rest?
Sure, I think it's also about a certain not the personal approach, but because we have token, we understand what founders need, and by working with us, you also working with the company who wants your project to succeed, and we're ready to help in very different other domains. So for some we help with listings, for some we help with rounds, with investors.
So you do incubation as well?
Not incubation. Let's say we help. Like we don't charge for it or something.
Okay.
So, but we invest in projects for sure. Yeah. We have our own investment department.
I remember back in the days when I was on a project. I heard that you invested also in Ref. I can't remember. It was you or not?
I invested, in many projects.
No, I was on it as well as an advisor. I think or it was another company. It means no, it's not you, because I remember this.
Maybe.
I remember we had that chat, but I can't remember if it was you or someone else. But I think
in the past, in 2021, we incubated the projects, and but like I stopped doing it because it was taking just too much.
Yeah, it's too much. I mean, if you focus on something,
you cannot, like I cannot take something and do it not with the best effort.
True, 100%.
So it's
Dima, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And just before we close, what is your role in Hacken? You're founder, co-founder?
No, I think I was I was the guy who wrote the pitch deck.
So we can say you're the founder and CEO today?
Yeah.
You're the CEO also?
Yeah.
All right. Dima, Diakuyo for coming. And I like, as I said, Hacken. It's not my favorite, it's one of my favorite. And their track record is good. Their ethical work is very high. Unfortunate, many people in the meme tokens, they don't really care because they don't need audit anyway. But most of the DeFi protocols, etc., who want to ensure the security, and once you have Hacken as one of your auditor as well, it helps you in centralized exchanges because they don't want to have a contract that has issues and then it ends up of the loss of the retailers and investors in this exchanges because they care about their name. Dima, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for
see you in the next one. It's not just a room.
It's a Room of Eljaboom.
Let's go.
I feel like Mr. Boom. Yeah.